Welcome back, guys. So today I am continuing to kind of clean some of this up. I've already washed the tank, sanded it, not sanded it, but scrubbed some of the crap that was on it off, acid washed it several times to get it ready for me to polish it. I haven't cleaned these up yet, but some of the things that I want to do is these bolts are sitting here with no purpose. There are a couple of those sitting around where they're just bolts here for no reason. So I'm gonna take those up, trying to clean that up. I don't have a lot of time today, so I just want to do something, keep that going. Realistically, I would be super happy if I were able to get these two bolts out, this cross member out that's holding the PTO. So if I could get this separated and this area right here cleaned up, if that's all I got done today, I would be super excited just to get that done. So if I have a little bit more time, I'll do a couple more things, but let's one bite at a time. Let's get these done, and then we'll move to that if I have time, depending on how much of a pain these are. Now this one's loose already, so I'm hoping that's not going to be very hard to do. So my wrench is upside down. So some of this stuff is worn. Like this aluminum bracket has some pretty big scarring, and what I'd really like to do is, once I get all of this random clutter out of the way, I'd like to weld that up, then clean it up to make it look nice and flat. So that's part of the agenda, so I can get that done. And also too, like this hole is egg-shaped, so I'm gonna throw that away. I don't even know what the purpose of those bolts are. Something was obviously mounted there at some point. On the other side, that whole lip and bolt hole is completely gone. So, and this has a pretty good chamfer on it, and I can't tell, that has a chamfer on it also. So that looks factory, but I feel like I could clean that up, make it a lot neater and nicer. The nice thing about these bolt holes, if I need to mount something to it, obviously I can. What, I have no idea. So but we shall see. And I think in the other video, I think I said I really wanted to either take these off and polish them or paint them. The polishing may be a total pain, but painting them, you know, once I sand them, that may be a much better viable option. Oh, huh. That's why it fell. So, two bolts that didn't fight me the whole way. Maybe I'll get lucky and And these won't, that's what, 11/16, I think? No, 3/4. Is that a 3/4 inch here? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so the other night, every one of the bolts that I touched fought me. And it looks like this is gonna start fighting me, but that sure is a long way to go. This might get loud for a second. I think I'm gonna try to use the impact. And again, remember that I'm trying to do as much as I can so I can still drive this in and out of the shop as we need the space. Right now we haven't really needed the space. We've been working on that side of the shop and the machining side. So let's see here. Look at there. The nut and bolt gods are looking down favorably upon us. Maybe. My hammer. Always need a hammer. So I don't remember if I noticed this yesterday when I was jacking the cab up when we were doing that, but I noticed there's a transmission fluid leak. I'm assuming that's, or hydraulic leak in the front, right in front of the motor, where I was losing pressure on that. So I think I mentioned that yesterday. So I may have to get that fixed before I can let the cab down. But unfortunately, I don't have time to do that today. I'm gonna try to squeeze in as much of this cleanup stuff that I can. Story of my life. Running my mouth and forgot what I did with oh yeah, there it is, with the hammer, duh. Alright, so maybe we'll be lucky. Okay, so this actually moves. So that's pleasant. Look at there. See, this is one of those situations where things are going well, so you want to keep going. So now I'm debating whether to keep going or not. So, right, so get these out of the way. All right. Now that has a U-joint down there, so it makes me wonder, can I, okay, so that looks like there's a keyed shaft. Well, I'm just gonna have to get under there, so. Maybe that'll be one of those things that doesn't fight us. My old creeper here, I think I've had this snap-on creeper for 20 years, somewhere along that line. So, my peephole glasses, because I'm not as young as I used to be. Okay, so that's a keyed shaft, and all of my fluid is coming out of the PTO drive. At the joint. So that kind of makes me feel good, because I feel like it's not so much the transmission that's leaking, but definitely. Okay, so there is a set key here, so I should be able to loosen that, and I should be able to loosen that set key, and or the set bolts. God, what is called them? Golly, I'm getting old. I can't remember anything anymore. And then work the pump this way. Part of me wants to go ahead and pull the PTO out. But I don't think I have. My understanding is it holds like 5 or 10 gallons of oil. Now, it may have no oil in it, to be honest with you. But let's assume that it does. Also, my PTO is red, and I can't remember if red indicated a Muncie or blue indicated a Muncie PTO. So let me know in the comments, because y'all probably know right off the top of your head. And then and kind of go from there, what to do with it, or should I just keep it? So smells like gear oil under here. Oh wait, hold on a second. This one's on turns. Okay, so it's how does this thing not get tangled up in probably because I haven't turned the PTO on. So, but this, whatever this cable is, I can totally see that joker getting wrapped up in that PTO shaft. All right, so that's loose, and there's a plate on the front of it. So I think I'm gonna just take a dead blow and see if I can't force that joker off. And I may have to get under there and do this, but wouldn't it be great if I didn't have to? Yep, I'm gonna have to. But I won't turn this way. same one? Do I have one or two? Oh, that's that bowl. I don't know if there's a reason for me to is that joker even moving? Oh yeah, it's moving. Oh my goodness. I know this is super simple or small, but this is a huge weight off my shoulders just getting this pain in the butt out of here, because as you saw, every time I tried to get in here, and man, it was terrible trying to yeah, you're not gonna one arm that out of there, Chris. That freaking wire. Of course it's gonna catch me. And I was literally just talking about it and I forgot it was on there. So, can I untie it? Uh-oh. Okay, that's dangling now. Tell you what, this upper battery tray has been a fantastic little tool carriage, so I didn't have to carry all this stuff or keep up with it. Shit, that's heavy. Okay. Sweet. Just look at all this room for activities. That's phenomenal. Okay, guys, very important. I need y'all's help on this. I want to build a deck, obviously. I want to build a deck that covers a lot of this and really helps. How is that deck system fastened? Do they like drill holes in? Well, shoot, they can't do that because it's slick and it shows no holes. Okay, as it would have it, my battery on the camera went dead, and luckily I didn't really lose much of it until when I realized it. So basically I was well, that ain't gonna work. Just trying to, I think I really want to pull the drain plug on the transmission. Now, this could be a good thing or a bad thing, or it could be a good thing, bad thing, good thing, bad thing, bad thing. And the reason I say that is I could pull that drain fluid or that drain plug and no fluid comes out. I could pull that drain plug and fluid comes out and metal chunks come out. I could pull that drain plug and I can't get the drain plug in fast enough before it goes all over the floor. So there's a variety of situations that could happen here, but I can't help myself, and I got a little bit more time, and so now I really want to pull it, and if I can drain the fluid, that means I can also go ahead and pull the PTO out. May not have time to pull the PTO out tonight, but or today, but I can see how much fluid's in there. So this could be a, and it has been sitting here leaking, and I've been cleaning it up. It was leaking out of the PTO shaft, so there's a seal there that's probably, well, obviously bad. But surprisingly, this came out fairly easy. That's a terrible weld right there. Look at all the porosity in that big old crater. But this came out super easy on both sides, and so you can see. Let's see. You can see the fluid or how wet it is. That was coming out. So I'm gonna see if I can't get this drain plug off. It's square, so I thought I had a square bit. This is not a square bit, but maybe time for me and the Mac tool guy to have a visit with each other. Or do I have Mac tools? What do I have? Cornwell. I used to have Mac, but the Mac guy stopped coming around when I was at my very first shop, or maybe that was Snap-on. Anyway, I think he went out of business anyway, but let's see. So this is going to be interesting. Ow. All right. Let's cross hitting it for the birds. Now, is this kind of like, okay, well, I don't know that I'm gonna get that off. Let me see if I can't fit a socket on that joker. What do I need? I guess I need a 12-point socket. All right. All right. Oh. Come on now. Holy shit. All right, I got it loose, or turned it at least. That was a bugbear. All right. Let's clear the destruction path of oil. This may be wishful thinking, but will that fit on? Oh my goodness. That's I can deal with that. Ooh. Okay. There is fluid, a lot of it, but I don't think there's enough of it. Yep. All right, I can't tell. This looks like metal chips in there, so. And there's probably 2 gallons of fluid so far. It's still draining, but let me see if I can clean this off and show y'all what's on here. So I don't think I have enough to clean it all the way, but maybe I do. All right, so there was a piece that fell, maybe, I thought. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to get this to focus. Hopefully it will. Oh, that's back a little. Okay, so there is a little piece right there, and that is definitely the top of a tooth. There's another little piece right there. So 2 small pieces of gear, not a whole lot. It doesn't look like. I didn't realize that this has a little. It's almost like 2 magnets there. It looks like grease or something in there, but okay, so I've got 2 very, very small, dang it, pieces. So let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Let's see where it gets out of focus. Yeah, but those 2 little pieces, that's what I found so far. So maybe not necessarily a huge bad thing. Well, I mean, obviously this is not good. So, but maybe not as bad as it could be. I guess that's one way to look at it. So. Okay, so you may or may not be able to see this. All right, so this is what it looks like with all the little grease or whatever it is out of it. So, okay, so I guess I'm gonna stick my finger in the hole and see if I can fish out any more pieces. I mean, if there's no more pieces, that'd be like really good, right? there's gear there. All right, I don't feel any more pieces. So I'm gonna let this sit here and drain overnight. I think I'll pull the PTO tomorrow. That'll get that out of the way, and if I can, I'll machine a cool little blingy PTO cover. But so I'm glad that that's all I found, but I hate that that's all I found. Meaning, I hate that there's a broken tooth on, looks like 2 gears, or 2 teeth on a gear in there. So maybe that's normal, maybe that's not normal, but I may have to send this to get rebuilt. So we'll see. I'll explore those options later. But that's all I got time for today. I'm going to let that drain, wash up, and it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. So y'all have a fantastic Thanksgiving. And if you're blessed enough to have family that you get to go see or that come see you, count your blessings. I get to see mine tomorrow, so I really look forward to it. So y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Relax some, eat more than you should, and we will see you at the next video. Thanks, guys.